subscribe. Darling Radio. Like and subscribe.
Aster. Let's get Aster in here.
Hi, Tariq.
How you doing, Aster?
I'm doing all right. Excuse me, my voice is kind of a little shaky to start out, but I do want to speak.
Go ahead.
And I want to speak about things very important. And I'm glad that you mentioned a little bit earlier that you don't like lies.
Right.
Because God does not like lies.
Mm-hmm.
God doesn't lie. He can't lie.
Yeah.
But in this world, you can. So I know that there are people that do lie, right? And a liar is like an actor or like a magician. And which a magician, it means deceiver. So like the body is a deception, time is a deception, because God is totally beyond these things. And I want to be very clear with the most important lie that we have to address, that I have to address to you, because I'm not afraid to address it to you,
Okay.
is that the name Mashiach, and I know you know that name, and I know a lot of people in this chat know that name, and I want to be very clear about it.
I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't. I don't know. What are you talking about?
You will know it. You will know it, and I'm going to explain it to you right now.
Who is Moshiach?
Moshiach. So let me start with Abraham. You know the name Abraham, right? Yes?
Yeah.
So Abraham, that wasn't his original name, because language is a very important thing, and letters are a very important thing, right? Like numerology, the study of numbers, and letterology, the study of letters, and that's kind of being introduced back now. And I know there's people listening that know all about that.
All right, got his ass out of here. All right, let me get some more people. Nope. You're not about to sit here and waste time. This is a time-wasting troll, ladies and gentlemen. That is a time-wasting troll. That's a white supremacist tactic. He was going to sit up here and just waste our time with nonsensical babbling and not going to let it happen. See how we got that ass up out of there? You ain't about to sit here and waste our time. That's a tactic. That's a military tactic. Y'all better understand how white supremacy works. I talked about that in my book. Get my book, Foundational Black American Race Baiter. I talked about how these white supremacists love getting around us, deliberately wasting our damn time. You understand? We got to watch out for that. Let me get my brother Robbie Blue in here real quick. Brother Robbie, hop on in here. Robbie, hop on in.
That guy was on some shrooms or something. I was
Yeah.
like, this is some Mayo babble from one of these little white supremacist trolls. But you brought up a lot of interesting topics. You've really been cooking tonight, and I wanted to go back to the Black Lives Matter mural. I think the interesting thing how you highlighted is there's a difference between lineage, foundational Black American, versus a slogan which the way they co-opted Black Lives Matter, they try to be deceptive because it's Black Lives Matter and.
Yeah.
See, the label is Black Lives Matter, but when you flip it over and you look at the ingredients, the and is some BS. So it's strong enough for a man, but it's pH balanced for a white feminist, for a white LGBTQ person, for a midget, for a humpback. Everybody else comes in, and the ingredients are not, designed for us, but yet we can't catch all the backlash. So it really was a non sequitur. It didn't do anything to help or benefit our community. Vice versa, it just allowed maybe some of the Democratic shields to get some more butter biscuits. And basically, like you say, it's a white supremacist delay tactic. They're like, let's just try to confuse us so that we, think that that's progress, and we feel that, oh, okay, maybe next they're going to bring up something about reparations, maybe next they're going to have a hate crime bill. If white folks need a mural that big that you could see it from a space satellite
Yes,
and
yes.
they still can put a knee on your neck, you are foolish as hell if you think that that's going to move the needle. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to land my plane there.
My man, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, we got to watch them time wasting tactics. We got to watch that. These white supremacist suspects are very good on that because when they do these time wasting tactics, and listen, they do it because notice whenever we're talking about something real and something that makes sense, meaning challenging white supremacy and making white supremacy accountable, they come in talking nonsense. That's deliberate. You see, they try to drag you because we've been all this time, we've been talking about how the dominant society should be accountable for their anti-black policy. So he comes in, listen, do you know Melchizedek and Abraham did? Abraham is not his original name. God doesn't like lies, and the devil is a liar. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. Nope, you're not going to deflect. That's the real purpose. That's to deflect. Because when we get to talking real, they come in with the bullshit. Also, it's psychological exhaustion. Their goal is really to mentally drain you. If they just keep talking nonsensical babble indefinitely, they want you to just get frustrated and just basically disengage from activism. You just kind of, they tire you out. They just want to drain your damn energy. Yeah. And these bad faith arguments, just to keep you distracted, um, it's just to really make you frustrated. It's to erode group morale. They got to flood the conversation with nonsense. It's all about derailing everything. Everything is about derailing the conversation. So yeah, we don't go for that. We have to stop that in its tracks. All right, let's get Elon Musk in here. Elon Musk in the building. What's up, Elon Musk? Oh,
Wanted to ask you a question about Andrew Schultz showing up on Club Shay Shay the other day.
yeah. What I saw something about Schultz being on Shay Shay. What was Schultz talking about? And years ago, I had a very infamous debate where I shut Schultz down. I was shutting down his white supremacist talking points. But I got to see the Shannon Sharp interview with Schultz. I haven't seen it, so it would be hard for me to speak on it, but I do have to see it. All right, let's get some more people in here. Raise your hands if you are ready. I see my sister Brooke. Everybody shout out to my lovely sister Brooke down there. Brooke in the building. Let's see who we got. Y'all raise your hand if you are ready, ladies and gentlemen. If you are ready, raise your hands. Then I bring your own up. All right. Let's see. Let's get Brooke in here. Brooke wants to hop on in here. Sister Brooke, hop on in here, dear. Miss Brooke. Yes, ma'am. How you doing, beloved?
I'm good. How are you
I
tonight?
am good. What's going on, dear?
Good. When you were just now talking about not letting it make you feel defeated when they're wasting your time, it reminded me of the New York Commission for Reparations that we got going on here, and the fact that it is just a huge time waster, and how it is designed to kill our morale, to kill our momentum, and we're just not going to let that happen. And so yeah, I just wanted to tie that. It was like I felt like you were, talking to us when what we're going through here in New
Yeah,
York with the
yeah,
reparations task force.
yeah. And you know what? That brings up a good point because they were doing some of that time wasting at the reparations hearings out here in California. Because, yeah, they had so many ops in there. They had ops, it was Op City in there. And, they would get people up and they would just make some of these nonsensical arguments. And I seen some shit where there were some people, they start arguing about how much money should be given. I mean, dude, then they start getting into arguments about what. It's like, well, we should get everybody should get $500,000 each. And then somebody get up $500,000. I got bills to pay. I need more than that. I'm gonna need at least 2 million. What I gonna do for $500,000? Then somebody else, no, that's too much money. What we need to do, we got to get $30,000 in bitcoins and then flip it. Okay, when you have that type of shit, that's oppie behavior. That's oppie behavior. You're fighting over the money we haven't gotten yet. You dig? And that's dumb. You got to take care of A and B before you take care of C and D. You see? But I saw folks making some of them sensical ass arguments. Let's get MW Wolf. Let's get NW Wolf in the place. NW Wolf, what's happening?
Yo, what up, King Flex? How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I had a quick question
Yeah.
regarding your film company. Do you guys produce like other people's films, or you just focus on your own?
We just kind of focus on our own right now. Oh yeah, because I got so many film projects in the pipeline. So right now we're just focusing on all the films that I'm doing.
Okay, for sure. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I got so many films I got to do. Right now we're doing the Hidden Colors 6, and I'm gonna try to get that so we can get a damn Oscar nomination. I'm gonna make it that good so we can get an Oscar nod at least. Um, then we got to do Buck Breaking 2. We got to do that. Then we got to do a West Coast version of Microphone Check. We got to do that. There's a lot of films I got to do. Then I got to do some more narrative films because I primarily do documentaries, but I want to do another horror film. I did a horror film over a decade ago. We filmed down in Atlanta. It was all right. It was all right. We filmed it like in a week. We filmed it real quick. So this one I want to take my time and do another one, and really, really get some thorough new actors and actresses for this new one. I got a couple of ideas I want to do for a horror film. One thing I want to do a movie about a tether ghost. I want to do a horror movie where there's a tether ghost haunting niggas, and you can't see the ghost, but you can smell the must. And and yeah, in the middle of the night, the must wakes you up, and you're searching around, and then you get the the musty monster stabs you with a bushmeat bone, and nobody can figure out who's doing it. So I got some great ideas for some horror movies. I got some very good ideas. I need to cast Big GT and Apia. Apia's out here. Apia, are you in here? I can have you in it. I can have Apia in here since he always in our business. Let me have you as a musty zombie. All right, we'll have you in there. All right. Instead of the Walking Dead, it'll be called the Walking Fled because you fled from your homeland as a zombie. You fled all the way over here as a zombie. The Walking Fled. All right. Let me see who else we got. Oh man, we got a lot of people in here. Let's see. Come on, y'all. Let's get them hands up. Let's see who we got in here. Let's get come on, man. Come on, let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. Uh let's get Marcel Levitt in the building. Marcel Levitt in the building. Then we'll get Giovanni, the Hispanic. Marcel Levitt, and then we'll get Giovanni in here. All right, Marcel Levitt. What's up, man?
Yeah, how you doing, Tariq?
I'm good, man. Yes.
So a congresswoman in Texas proposed a good idea a couple of years ago, and I'm sure you probably talked about it before, but I think this is a good idea right now. She talked about her name is Jasmine Crockett. She said that we should start looking towards alternatives to reparations like tax-free status for land and federal income tax. The reason I think that's a good idea right now is because, first of all, reparations study is not really a bad thing because people, the American taxpayer, need to know why we're going to be getting money in the first place. And secondly,
Slow down. Slow down. How come they ain't studying to give resources to all these immigrants coming over? They're just giving it to them. Ain't no study.
yeah, but that's not reparations. And you talk about 15
Right,
trillion.
right. They're just giving them money. They're not even owed. We're owed that. It's not reparations. They're just giving it to them. Ain't no study. They're just giving it. They're just writing checks to them. When you look at the Doge expose, they ain't studying nothing. They're throwing millions of dollars to Afro Latinos here, to this African country here, to this immigrant nation here. They're just throwing money. So why do they get money and we get studies? Talk to me.
I I think I think that point you just highlighted this. So with people being such huge advocates of government spending now, or anti advocates of it. So like with all this money that other countries are getting, I think if we got
Who is that? Wait, that's Giovanni? Giovanni. Chill out, Giovanni.
so I think if we got $1 trillion passed by Congress, I think it would be so many anti-black hate groups that would arise. I just think it would be catastrophic for us. I think so many people would be so many poor white folks would rebel, so many
So,
immigrants. I think everybody would give us hell if we got that
and
type of
we'll
money.
give it back. So that's come, sir. Where you from? Where's your family from? That's Tether Talk. Where's your family from? Where's your family from,
my,
sir?
my family is from Philly, but
Where's your family
my,
from, sir?
like my grandma and them, or
Where is your
my
family
family,
from?
my family is from Philadelphia, Philly.
Where are they from? From what island are they from?
You're not from the island. My great grandma is from South Carolina,
Dude,
and my mom's side is from Virginia.
sir, this is Tether Talk. You talking that? Oh,
It's not.
the white folks is gonna get us if we get reparations. They've been getting us. They're already getting at us, even when we're not
It's
getting
not
any.
even just about. It's not even just about white folks. I think people like the American taxpayer in general, with Doge going on, is just a huge movement going on with government spending and people rebelling against Israel
It
too. The
don't
Israeli
matter.
Jews are getting.
We can handle that. We've been handling them going against us from day one. That's nothing. They're gonna have to give us our bread. They're not gonna scare us with who we gonna get mad. We gonna get mad too. Shit. It's
And
okay.
all that tether talk. Hold on, I'm at my parents' house too. I could put them on the phone. Tomorrow, someone from the island, not from the islands, bro. FBA.
No, but dude, so you're a Democrat still? Because you sit up here talking about
No, I'm not. I'm not a Democrat. Chill.
dude with Jasmine Crockett. Really, Jasmine Crockett's.
No, I just think that the tax free status is way more achievable. Like that's something we can do. People, I
For
just
who?
think
But
that's something that's
no.
possible
Tax-free status for who exactly? Because Jasmine didn't say.
for foundational Black
Jasmine didn't say
Americans.
that. She didn't say that.
She did. She talked about the lineage. She talked about descendants of freedmen.
When did she say this? Tax-free
I
status.
just, it's a look it up. It's an article.
Yeah, I want to
She talked about it for federal for housing and federal income tax.
hold on. I'm gonna look that up right now. When did no? We're gonna fact check this in real damn time. When did she say that? Because no, she'll
She said a couple years ago.
couple of years ago. Okay, I really don't believe it now.
All right, look it
What's
up.
the article? What's the article? Tell me.
Hold on. Let me look it up.
I don't believe she said that. Not for our lineage. I don't believe that at all, bro. Hold on. I'm looking this. We're gonna look it up
All
in
right,
real time.
it's type in tax exemption for Black Americans suggested by Democrats, or Democratic Congresswoman suggests Black people be exempt from paying taxes. New York Post.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking that up now. Democrat Congresswoman says Black people should be exempt from paying taxes as a form of reparations. Democrat Congresswoman is calling for Black Americans to be exempt from paying taxes as a form of reparations, though she admitted the plan may not work because poorer Black people aren't really paying taxes in the first place. Oh, that's dumb talk. Jasmine Crockett said she heard a celebrity, though she could not remember which one, propose making Black people tax exempt. And I don't know that's necessarily a bad idea. One thing they propose, okay, was Black folks not have to pay taxes for a certain amount of time because that puts money back in your pocket.
And then she said
Okay,
descendants of slaves,
hold
not
on.
other Black Americans.
Okay,
She
I'm looking
spoke
where's I'm
specifically.
looking. Hold on, no, hold on. But if your old labor, stolen labor, biggest problem proposal, blah, blah. Where she say descendants of slaves in it? I'm looking through it.
All right, look
Don't
at
say,
type in what you just typed in, but type in Newsweek at the end of it. It should be the
hold
first
on.
article that pop up. It
Like,
says
so,
she believed that reparations.
okay, yeah, she's repeating somebody else's suggestion. She's repeating what somebody else said. Hold on. They're not willing to do the. Yeah, so she's just repeating what somebody else said. There
No,
needs to be
this one
consistency.
says she believes.
Okay, wait. Okay, which one is this? What is
It's on
Newsweek?
Newsweek.com. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to tackling Black people Newsweek. I'm gonna look that up. Newsweek, because say she's repeating what somebody else said. Tax exemptions suggested by Democrats that descendants of slaves should be temporarily exempt from slaves. She appeared they're talking about the same podcast. Um, um, avoid living in the lives of enslaved people. She said that a celebrity. So what she's doing, she's repeating what somebody else said. Okay, this is what see, this is why we have to fact check this. She said she heard a celebrity say this. She hasn't been able to identify who it is. So that's how she gets out of it. She's repeating what somebody else said. She said a celebrity said that descendants of slaves should get tax-free status. One of the things they propose is that Black folks do not have to pay taxes for a certain amount of time. That puts money back into your pockets. And she said, well, that's not necessarily a bad idea. So she's not really co-signing it. She just kind of repeated what somebody else said. She probably heard one of us on the grassroots say that somewhere. And see there,
Right. That's not a bad thing, is it?
well, that's a sleight of hand. She's not really co-signing it. She just kind of got into a podcast and repeated what somebody else said. And she hasn't pushed a policy to see the way you made it seem like she had something on the floor where they could vote that we're going to get tax-free status. This is nothing. She's just repeating what somebody else said. She didn't put anything together that would give us tax-free status. She didn't do anything. She just repeated what somebody else said. This is what I'm talking about. Let me get Brother McCall in here. See, we got to fact check this stuff in real time. Brother McCall, hop on, sir. Brother McCall. Let's wait for him to get on in here. Connection issues sometimes. But yeah, she hasn't really stomped down for no reparations. Brother McCall, hop on in.
Minister of Code. How art
I'm
thou?
so good, brother. How are you?
Excellent. Just living a dream and winning. Do you mind if I speak to
Marcel. Yes,
Marcel?
go ahead, sir.
Thank you, sir. Marcel, by the way, your hairline is pretty curious.
I know you're not trying big, bro.
Yeah, I
You
know.
like a fake ass
I'm
Michael Jackson.
and you look like a fake wannabe Philadelphian, and I'm a real one. What part of Philadelphia are you from, sir?
I'm from the county, bro. I just
What
say
county?
I'm
What
not saying
county?
on here because people. I just say
Because
Philly.
you're not.
I live in Philly,
Because
and
you're
people
not.
don't know the county.
Your accent and the way you enunciate your words is not Philadelphia, sir.
I
All right,
just
so
county. I live in
all
Philly
right,
though, and my
all right,
family.
simmer down. Yeah, your family's not from Philly either.
Yes, they are. You want me to put them on the
Okay.
phone? Like what?
Yeah, put them on the phone.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Hurry up. Brother Tariq, that quote was from our brother Terrence Howard. That's who she's quoting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's grabbing his parents. So I'll give you the honor of the interrogation.
Thank
Love
you.
you, brother.
Thank you.
I'm going to land.
Thank you so much. All right. All right. So Marcel, yeah, like we said, man, she was quoting somebody else. So that's what it was.
Well, my folks on the phone.
Mhm.
Yo, Dad, I'm on this live thing, right? There's people listening. This dude want to know where my family from. He said my from like America. So where your family from again? What do you mean from America? Like you from? Where was Grandma and them from? He's from here. My grandmother's great grandmother's Indian. And where was she from? Like what state? Um, which grandmother? Lonnie. I'm not sure. I think she was down south somewhere. South Carolina. My grandmother, South Carolina did, because that's where they go to the family reunion. And then the other one was from Virginia. And then mommy's side too, right? Virginia. Yeah, Virginia also.
There you go. There you go.
All right. I understand why we gotta do all this. I just came up. I just
But yeah,
heard the
when
idea.
when people start saying, "Oh, the white folks are gonna get us," damn, you
No,
know,
I'm a believer in the Second Amendment. I'm just talking about like
yeah,
people that
that
really
I
care.
mean, we don't give a shit about that. Usually, I don't know where you get that fear from, but yeah, we don't care about that. They already get us, so yeah, that type of fear that's very questionable. But it's all good. Shout out to your family. Shout out to you and your family.